he's on a mission to turn us on to the climate crisis, not just in the U.S., but across the globe.
I'm very excited to talk to you today about climate change because it's both the biggest problem and the biggest opportunity that all of us face.
Meet Taylor Francis, a high school student from Menlo Park, California.
The outdoor world is something that's very important to me, and so I'm very passionate about trying to work to protect it.
After a little training from former VP Al Gore, he's become a climate crusader for our generation.
The young people get this. I mean, we realize that this is our problem, and the only way we can solve it is if we take action.
Francis says the light bulb went on after watching Gore's movie, An Inconvenient Truth.
And what was so stunning to me was that I hadn't heard about global warming before. I mean, sure, it was real. I knew that, but I wasn't concerned about it. It wasn't something that seemed immediate in my life. So after I saw the movie, I wrote to Nashville, I wrote to the Climate Project and asked if I could be part of the training program. And even though they were mostly training adults, they agreed to train me.
Since then, he's brought the message to 20,000 people and counting, young and old alike, and some of them as far away as China.
People listen to a young person. I mean, at first it might seem a little weird, but they listen to us and they listen to people of our generation because we're the ones who are going to have to pay the consequences.
The slideshow talks about the science behind global warming and its consequences, like rising sea levels.
Because it gets worse every single day. You know, the ice caps are melting at a rate far faster than we thought even a few years ago. CO2 emissions are not beginning to be reduced.
So what's sending all those greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, causing the planet to warm up? Francis says it's not what, but who.
Because if you think about it, you know, you wake up in the morning, you turn on the lights, you use air conditioning, you turn on your computer. All of those little actions that are a part of our daily lives are what are contributing to this problem.
The U.S. contributes its share of CO2 emissions to the global problem, but it's not alone.
China is now the biggest emitter of CO2. The only way we can solve this problem is if China and the United States act together.
Francis has already traveled to China to meet with young people there.
It was a really amazing experience. And what was so stunning to me about it was that they get it in China. There was no one in China asking me whether global warming was real. They all understand that this is a problem. And they're all beginning to take action.
So what action can we take?
You can go home and you can talk to your parents and you can tell them that since our future is at stake, they need to take action in their home. And they'll listen to you. You can also have an impact in your school. You know, school communities are a unique way to really affect your community at large, to get your school to go green, to get other students to go green, to get families to go green.
So from behind the microphone to spending time in the great outdoors, Francis knows keeping the planet as is will take the efforts of everyone. And he says we can all help lead the charge to get it done.
I think that young people should realize that this is going to affect us, and we are the ones who can solve the problem. This isn't far off. It's about our lives and our future.